Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here, and today we're checking out max level Nidalee versus Aurelian Soul. So we have Nidalee at level 30 with 3 stars. For our relic setup, we're going with Crown Guard Inheritance, Troll King's Crown, and the Lost Chapter. We have a rare relic slot unlocked, but we still think Lost Chapter is better than any rare relic. I think this is probably the best setup to go with for just trying to end games as fast as possible and as consistently. You could maybe switch out the Troll King's Crown, but I think having that guaranteed overwhelm really helps with that consistency. If you're enjoying all this Path of Champions content, definitely like and subscribe. Also click the link in the description down below if you want to join our awesome Discord. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's see what we get for our first star power here. Evolution, I think that should give us a decent amount of extra stats. Alright, Gangplank with Unstable Inventory. We'll get rid of the Towering Peril Font. We don't start with the attack token, that's a little rough.
I'll burn for what I've done. Didn't know the box had said for you.
Alright, we'll use this. We're gonna get the free mana refill. I guess we'll go here.
I move forward.
Alright, this might just be GG. Yep. Alright, not too bad. I think a 0-cost predict plus Emperor's Favor would be pretty good. Although the Glass Cutter, having those 2 extra keywords would give a decent amount of stats, but we normally want to be cheaper, have cheaper units. Alright, let's see. I think we'll go here, having both a free attack as well as a free summon from the mana deposit would be pretty decent. Granted, we're not really planning on playing anything other than like Nidalee and winning. Alright, Tahm Kench with Power Overwhelming, or Swain with Unstable. I think we'll go for the Tahm Kench. We're wanting to get this champion item chest right here. Alright, so let's get rid of most of these. We'll hold on to the Rumble to increase our odds of drawing Nidalee. Alright, I think we'll just play the Squeaker. So a little sad we haven't drawn Nidalee.
You pay, I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
I'm gonna go with the Yordle Captain. Yeah.
Welcome to the team. Move with me. You pay first. Well, just do your best, okay? Quest failed.
Even without Nidalee, that transforming power is so strong.
Come on, man.
Alright, I guess we'll play Rumble since we can play it for free. And yeah, let's just... oh, right, discard a whole bunch. I forgot about that.
Locked and loaded. Come on, baby.
Still no Nidalee. Ah, well, we should be able to win next attack.
Order of our Emperor, our God.
Yep, that's my tile.
Alright, so when you have her at 3 stars, it's important to try to transform before you attack, because if you transform while you attack, the second copy won't be on the board and won't be attacking with you.
Time for violence.
That's why it's good to transform before the attack.
Just one word, mate.
At least when you're at 3 stars. Alright, GG.
Hit that red line.
Affirmative. Finishing level maximum.
I don't really want any of these. I guess we'll go for the Noble Rebel. Ooh, Scout. That'll be pretty broken. The Radiant Plate armor also wouldn't have been a bad choice. Let's see, Spells Chest or Adaptatron. Then we'll go for the spells. So Fiora with Power Overwhelming. Alright, we'll hold on to the Bristle Hog, get rid of all of the rest. You normally want to reroll pretty aggressively to try to get your Nidalee.
I'll write my own story.
Gouge them.
Alright, we'll attack like this, and it's probably GG. Yep. Alright, Reckoner's Mark, not bad. Let's see, what do we get with this? Then we'll go for the Shield Vault, actually. That little bit of CC can be quite nice. And this one can be okay, but rather get something else. Sure, a little bit of extra Nexus damage. Alright, so Ash with Duplicate. Alright, let's get rid of a couple of these. We'll hold on to the Holonautus just in case we... Well, just in case the game goes a little bit longer. It's really good for getting Nidalee's rally off. We'll just pass, because any of these to play would be playing them as the bush, which we don't want to do. Also, they just get frostbitten. They still have mana to play a frostbite, which is a little annoying.
Gouge them.
I think we'll attack, just see how much damage we can do. And GG. Alright, so Reckoner's Mark, this will actually trigger when she's the bush and has less stats. So it's not always the best. Quite often you can get your Nidalee killed that way. So let's use a reroll here. Colossal Hammer would be the most consistent. Iceborne Gauntlet, you normally want to avoid this if you're making ephemeral copies, because the ephemeral copy will also capture something and then immediately die and release it. So just the extra stats from Colossal Hammer will be really good here. Trifarian, yeah, this will be some extra nice removal. Actually, I forgot. You actually don't want to do Trifarian, because what happens is when you clone Nidalee, that ephemeral copy will strike a target, but Nidalee's probably going to have like 10 or more damage, and it's going to strike something for just like 3 to 4 damage, because the targets at this early part of the game aren't going to be that big. But what happens is then you're losing all that damage that would have hit the Nexus on just like a random unit that you don't really care if you kill or not. So Trifarian, while it seems like it would be great, it actually normally will make you not hit quite as hard or not end games as fast with Nidalee. So it's kind of a bait. It seems like it'll be great. I've tried this before, really regretted it. So we'll go for the best defense for just some extra survivability. Champion item chest. We don't really care what the other things are. With Nidalee, you just want to get any champion item chest you can. So Ezreal with level up. We'll get rid of these two.
No prey, no pay.
Alright, so we use the ephemeral to take the block here. Definitely a lot of damage.
Time for a true display of skill.
So here we're about to summon the ephemeral copy, and so when we do with the Trifarian, it would go and strike like the Ezreal, but if you watch, it would end up wasting a ton of damage. So with Trifarian, right here we have a 15-11 Nidalee. You have to ask yourself, would I rather kill Ezreal or have a 15-11 Nidalee that will probably help me end the game right now? Normally it's better to have the giant Nidalee than just take out a target. So Trifarian, normally actually, this is why it's not as good. GG. Alright, I think we'll go for the Siphoning Strike here. Probably the best out of any of these. So here, the Quick Strike Blade. Again, normally not the best because you'll be attacking as the bush, which sometimes isn't the best. Here, the Colossal Hammer will really give us a lot of damage because, remember, you're giving this to Nidalee, but then you're also giving it to the ephemeral copy of Nidalee, so you make it even stronger. Farsight is really strong, though. I think I'm going to gamble on the Colossal Hammer. Since we gained so many copies of Nidalee, we should still draw her at the start of the game. If you want just more consistency, Farsight would probably be better, but I'm trying to go for as much damage as possible so we can kill Aurelion Sol in the first round, so I'm going to risk the Colossal Hammer. Alright, Sejuani with Unstable Inventory. Alright, we're going to re-roll all of these. There we go. Little annoying. So remember, we know we're going to refill our spell mana, and this spell costs 2 right now, so we can afford to use 1 Growl.
I have their scent.
Ah, let's use another Prowl here.
This one will be easy prey.
So there's our Scout attack. And here's our normal attack. Now, one thing I potentially could have done is when the spell was waiting to Frostbite, I could have potentially transformed right there so that the copy wouldn't have been frostbitten as well. That probably would have gotten me some extra damage, but we still have more than enough to end the game. So GG. Alright, getting more of our cheap units. That's pretty good. Ah, sure, a little bit of extra damage, not bad. Again, more champion item chests, perfect. Let's see, how many Nidalees do we have? We currently have 5. Nice. So Yasuo with level up. Alright, pretty great starting hand. We are going to have to watch out for their stun. Alright, perfect. They used up their mana.
Gouge them!
Alright, GG. I think we'll get the Desert Duel. And Black Cleaver. Perfect. Alright, what card do we want to cut? Oh, we'll cut the stupid Bruiser. So Draven with level up. Alright, let's get rid of... I think we'll actually hold on to all 3 of these. Alright, perfect. Got our Nidalee. We don't have the attack token, though.
We shall not rest until all betrayers pay.
Sure.
Would you look at this place?
Yeah.
There is work yet to do.
So it doesn't really matter that we're taking a bit of Nexus damage. We know we're going to heal up after this fight, because this is a boss fight. Goodness, it's so many stats. Alright, GG. I think we'll use a reroll here to see if we get something a little bit better. Then we'll go for this Savage Shield. So the Radiant Plate Armor can be decent, but it works, kind of has a weird interaction where if you just have 2 mana, it'll cost 2 mana. But if you have 3 mana, it'll still cost them that 3 mana. Normally works fine though, so yeah, I'll go and do it for the extra stats. Alright, let's use our last reroll here. We're trying to get for the rally power. Honestly, all 3 of these are pretty good. I think we'll go for out of the gates though. Alright, Jinx with Unstable.
The sun rock got me good.
So one important thing to notice is you might think, oh, we have that extra mana, why not use the Clever Camouflage since we know we're going to refill the mana? Well, remember that your star power only affects the first target you transform each round, so if we would use this right now, it would make a duplicate of this card, and you don't want to do that. You want Nidalee to be your duplicate every round. Just another important thing to keep in mind.
I have their scent.
Alright, GG. So this isn't really going to help at all, because even if we capture something, it's just going to immediately get let loose again. So I think we'll go for the Bushwhack Trap. Alright, another Spell Burn, not bad. Some things in here could be decent, but we would just want to increase our odds of drawing Nidalee. We want to keep our deck as refined as possible. Alright, Lee Sin with Level Up. This will be fine. Again, don't have the attack tokens, so we'll be a little sad.
Extend.
You got caught.
My lands need. Yeah!
Lee Sin does have some annoying cards, like stuns and whatnot, so he might have something to answer for all of our damage.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate.
I think I'm going to use a Siphoning Strike here. Wanted to give them the chance to play something. Alright, GG. Alright, I guess grabbing Siphoning Strike again. Tridimir with Perfected Mana Flow. Alright, again, we don't have the attack token. Feels bad.
at the Winter's Club!
Are they gonna entomb? Yep. I was wondering if they're gonna immediately do that. Alright, we should still be fine. Yeah. They used up all their mana for that, and this Nidalee should just be able to one-shot the Nexus. GG. Alright, I guess we'll get Siphoning Strike again. Aurelian Soul with level up. Alright, we'll get rid of most of these, hold on to the Rumble to increase our odds of drawing Nidalee. We have the attack token, so as long as we draw her, we win, pretty much. Alright, should be GG. Alright, GG.
The Cubs!
Wow. So that was a 14-minute run. That was almost close to my fastest time. And that was with me stopping during matches to explain things. So if I hadn't done that and just tried to go as fast as possible, I potentially could have gotten quite close to this fastest time. Nidalee is pretty crazy. Even though Crown Guard Inheritance is super strong, we never once activated it, I don't think. We were just winning without it every single match. That Overwhelm, really helpful just to guarantee have that at the start of the game. I guess you could potentially consider running Bounty Hunter's Renown instead of the Crown Guard Inheritance. Crown Guard Inheritance is a really fun mechanic though, but yeah, we just never once actually needed it, which is pretty crazy. Hope you enjoyed that. That was my first run with completely maxed out Nidalee, and we just destroyed everything. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe. There'll be a link to the Discord down below if you want to join in. I hope you have a great day.